What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we'll be taking a look at the demo for Sentry, which was sent over, coincidentally, by the developers in preparation for their Steam Next Fest coverage. So we're going to check the game out today and see if it's awesome or not. If you ever played a game like Sanctum, from what I've seen, it's kind of like Orcs Must Die or Sanctum. This is a game where you have like a big level and you've got to defend it from like tower defense waves. The difference here is that just like in Sanctum, you're a guy with like a machine gun, like a cyborg killing machine that can also get in and help your towers and your defenses out with the actual fighting back of the enemy. And so I think this is actually a fairly hotly in-demand idea that does not get made very much. Tower defense FPS. The people think very fondly of Sanctum, and there haven't been a whole lot of other runners in the game to try and, conquer that or challenge that. And so Sentry, they want to do it. So let's dive on in. If after watching this, you wanted to get the game for yourself, it will be available around the time the Steam Next Fest goes live. They gave it to me a little bit early so that I could roll out the red carpet. Atop of that, you can also find a link to my Discord and my Twitch stream, just in case you wanted to hang out live on any given day of the week. But let's go ahead and check this on out. So it looks like we've got two difficulties over here. We've got the hallway and we've got the fuel exchange. Let's run the hallway and see how that goes. We got 25 minutes to kill. So we are in the Quartermaster module. They've got different guns that we can play around with over here. Is it limited to slots? Okay, so I can have like an SMG. Gotcha. Okay, so it's taking up like different amounts of what we can actively carry. So we've got like a semi-automatic pistol. It looks like I can get an AR, which I definitely want. And then it's going to lock us off from, I think, a lot of the other stuff we're going to be able to get our hands on. Does that go inside of there? Is there any weapon in the game that takes up one slot? It doesn't look like there actually is. I'm guessing there's going to be some kind of metagame progression or something that allows you to extend this out. Because if you look, there's a couple more slots right there that you can bring stuff in. So we'll just go pistol AR for right now. Good and simple. Actually, health station, let's go with ammo station, because I don't know what the ammo situation is going to look like. It looks like we can get a vertical suspender. Okay, let's get a turret. That sounds pretty cool. I like turrets. Let's grab a turret. And then from there, it looks like we've got different abilities too. So we've got like a vortex glove. We've got a health stim. We've got body armor. I'll put on body armor. That sounds good. What does the bandolier do? Does that increase? Oh, I thought maybe it would increase that right there. So what does the bandolier do? You can carry larger amounts of ammunition. Gotcha. Okay, well, maybe we'll do the bandolier then. And then as far as active abilities go, I'll go with a healing stim since I wasn't able to bring a healing thing. We'll bring in like a spike array right here. That sounds good. A thermal discharger. Yeah, that sounds like a good time. Let's get one of those. Deploy. So there's my little pistol right there. A little investigation animation too. It doesn't look like this is an ADS game. Yeah, so this is going to be like Counter-Strike. We're effectively just going to be left-clicking and shooting on things from hip fire. I do personally prefer ADS, but, games like this can be perfectly fine too. So it looks like we go through there. We can start a breach. We've got 100 seconds to play around with. Is this the direction they're coming from? Oh, no, they're actually cutting through the wall over here like Jedi. Okay, so this is the area we got to look after. Let's go to the build mode. We do have a turret that we can set up. I think the turret would not be the worst plan to get it somewhere where it kind of like chokes everything. So I would say to keep it kind of closer, I guess. I don't know what their active objective is that they're trying to ruin. Like if they're trying to get to our little command center over here or like what. I guess I'll put it right there. There we go. We've got like our little kill bot and he's all ready to run. What else do we have? We have like wall spikes that we can put down. Gotcha. I'm gonna need like a pretty tight choke space area to get that going. Can I put the spikes like right there? Put the spikes right there. That sounds good. What else do I have? Oh, so I have to have scrap in order to place this stuff. It actually like costs me things in order to put this all down. All right, well then like I feel like I'm kind of okay with this situation. I don't know if I get extra bonus equipment for starting the wave now, but let's do it. Can I get my AR? There we go. Oh, this is easy. Oh, eat spikes, son. Did you see that right there? It just hit you in the side of the face. All those spikes right there just took you out. I like to get a little bit wild and crazy. Oh, I like how they have a visual UI telling you when that's going to trigger again. They're throwing grenades out, by the way. We'll probably want to avoid getting hit by that. Let me reload real quick. Okay, another grenade out. The enemies have pretty snappy projectiles, so you're definitely going to want to avoid those. They're a little bit intense. Wipe you out. Wipe you out. All right, let me get all of my defenses and all of my stuff set back up. So we've got a whole bunch more scrap. The pickup sound right there is very satisfying. I like it a lot. I wasn't paying attention to the shooting animations, but I'll do it on the next go so that we can check it on out. So there are ammo packs over here. I don't think we went through that much ammo, so I'm going to leave it alone for a second. It looks like our next defense is coming through A, which means we're largely going to be depending on this turret right here in order to get it done. We've got some fans. That was red, so I was kind of curious if it blows up or something when I shoot it. Oh, the boxes actually have physics. That's kind of nice. I dig it. Let's try out, I guess, the flame spitter over here. Yeah, it looks like the flame spitter can actually control a pretty large area. We'll go ahead and just make this all flames all day, every day. And I think we are pretty much out of scrap, so let's go ahead and run it. Let them on in. Oh, wow, he made it through. Look at you over here. Okay, so they got like speedy little dog bots or something that come through too. Damn, turret. My turret's mean. Yeah, my turret's not trying to play with these nerds over here. It's actually like lighting them up pretty good. Pretty well, I suppose, if that makes my English teacher feel better. I like how aggressive the enemy are too. Like, they don't feel as though, apparently when you die, you come right back. To me, they do not feel as though they hold back. So in most games, these little guys just kind of walk along the track, and they don't really attack the player, and they don't really care. In this game, it feels like you need to be proactive. Like, it feels like they are definitely firing projectiles at you. You are definitely ducking, dipping, dodging, sliding, and trying to stay out of the way. And I think that's a good thing. I think that infuses a much-needed level of kind of activity into tower defense games. One of the reasons I don't really cover tower defense games is because tower defense games have largely remained unchanged for like 20 years. They've gotten a little bit more complex, or they've got like one or two more moving parts, but at the end of the day, it's still a tower defense game, and there's not going to be a whole lot of ways to get around that. I like it when games have what this game has going on, where this is kind of like a shooter with like a little bit of tower defense in there, rather than like tower defense with a little shooter in there. I definitely feel like I'm playing a game like Doom, where you got to constantly be moving and getting out of the way of the bullets. I do like I like the slide and how it moves on there. Probably kick the gun back up a little bit more, just to make it seem like it has a bit more energy. I mean, the shooting mostly feels okay. I don't think I have too many problems with the shooting in this game. I think the shooting feels fine. We are, I think, gonna want to set this up. My advice would be the soundtrack, though. The soundtrack is a little... The soundtrack is a little bit wispy for, like, what I would prefer. Oh, I can have more of these. I thought I could only have the one. Okay, we'll put him in right there, then. Oh, no, dude. He was really, really, really expensive. Like, super-duper expensive. Can I afford this little flame guy right here? Yeah, give me a couple little flame guys right there. We'll just make, like, a nasty grid. Everything is kind of grouping up back here, so I sort of regret dropping my turret where I dropped it, but it should be okay. Send the next wave. Let's do this thing. Breach it. We'll just fight from right here, I think. All right. Get these little axe-wielding guys right here and take care of them. The hit impacts feel pretty satisfying, too. I kind of dig this game's hit marker and, like, what it's got going on. Looks like they're fighting a turret back in over there. It's going to be a bit of a bummer if we lose that turret. Oh, we are absolutely losing that turret. That's a problem. That's going to be an issue. So it looks like they can kind of, like, stop and dedicate to hitting your defenses. We get some pretty serious muzzle bloom right here. when it comes to our gun as well. Oh, no. And low on ammo. Perfect timing. Okay, yeah, I think they're getting through, man. This gun basically does nothing. That gun's useless, so remind me never to take that gun again. Definitely not worth the 2 slots that it commands. I regret taking it. Okay, we're gonna have to rearrange things a little bit. I don't suppose that I get my turrets back right. Oh, this is the last wave. That's probably good, but what you'll probably want to do too is have all of these like suck to the player at the end of the round, so you have to run around collecting all the little shards or whatever. Probably be appreciated, at least on my front. Is that all that we have? We just have the 195? Oh man, we got problems. Okay. How many of these traps over here survived? Some of them, none of them, any of them. You know what I mean? Let's maybe go spikes over here. Spikes over here. Long firing turret right there. I definitely... Okay, so I can be a little bit more aggressive with using my ammo station. And that's the most that I can take out right there. All right, good to know. Health station actually appears to be ready to go as well. All right, here comes the enemy. I will attempt to fight from right here. I don't know if that's going to be a methodology that ends up bearing fruit. But I'm going to give it a try. Yeah, these guys have the grenade launchers, so we need to watch out for them. These guys are kind of little Dennis the Menace dudes. All right, keep shooting over there. The enemies actually try to get evasive, too. Like, if you notice, the little axe guys, they do like a little side jump sort of deal to try to avoid your gunfire, which I really respect. That's cool. Listen, man. Really quite badly need you guys to die. Almost out of ammo on this front, too. I think we might pull through. It's a little bit difficult to say. I'm definitely going to need some ammo, and I think that turret's not going to make it. I'm definitely seeing the utility of having brought an ammo station for sure. It wasn't a perfect run, but we did all right. We learned some things. For a first run... Oh, never mind. There's still more enemies left. There's like a big guy right there, too. Oh, he's got a minigun. Okay, I do not have a minigun. I've got just like whatever my gun is right now, you know, just like your standard Starship Troopers rifle. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. There we go. Mission completed. I'm the king of all the sentries. Everybody look upon me in despair. Oh, no, dude, I got to go back to my little sleepy pod? Why, dude? Okay, fine. I'll go back to my sleepy pod. I want to be a killbot forever. All right, so for fuel exchange, we're going to try something a little bit different here. I definitely do not ever want to bring that gun ever again. That gun was kind of disappointing, but I didn't really try to use it for, like, its right-click. I don't even know if it had a right-click. Instead, I'm bringing a shotgun. Oh, I wanted the AR, too. Man, all right. What can I do here? What can I do here? I can get a shotgun and an SMG, I guess. I suppose. I am going to get the ammo station this time around because we were really hurting on ammo last time. Landmines sound fun. Let's do those. We have vertical suspenders and track pads. Okay. Yeah, we can play around with those and slow the enemy down. We got thermal dischargers, stun jets, flak turrets, high explosive grenades. Definitely could have used one of those at several points during that last round. So let's take the grenade. I actually kind of have like an idea. We have a vortex grid. I want to try to play around with the auto turret, but if I can find a good spot, I can put a vortex turret down and it'll knock the enemy back away from the turret before they can get to it. And I'm kind of interested in that idea. I wish I had more loadout too. Like, I want to play around with more of this stuff, but I've got like, my pockets is little, man. My robo pockets are not showing up for work, man. All right, so we've got like a little MPX looking thing. We've got a shotgun. Let's see how these feel. Let's have a look at the lay of the land real quick and figure out where the enemy is going to be coming from. So we've got A all the way over here. Okay, so they're sawing through the door over there on A. We don't really have a path, so we don't know exactly what direction they're going to go in order... Oh, there's ammo stations in weird spots, too. Oh, no, dude, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, apparently you can fall to your death inside of there. So I don't know exactly what path they're going to take. That's our biggest problem. So I think it is wise. Can I close this door down right here? Oh, I can. I choose the path. What's this vent right here? This vent has an orange thing in front of it. That vent's going to be a problem. I know it. There's going to be some kind of thing that moves through the vents. Okay, so let's try to cultivate the path then. So they have no way to go around this way. There's an upstairs area right there. There's a B door back there, but we don't have to worry about it for right now. I do want that door open. I think our pathing should mostly be okay. It's kind of hard to say. Like, for me, the worst case scenario is that we just fight from here. So, like, we take, you know, some landmines. We kind of, like, set them up. We obviously put down a turret right there. Hopefully that vent does not become a problem soon. But that's pretty much all of our scrap. Alright, let's go deal with A. Oof! Oh, the window broke out and they got sucked into space, dude! Okay, so you kind of have, like, oh shit buttons that you can fall back on. I wonder if we close all paths. That's a good feeling shotgun right there. They did a good job with the shotgun. I wasn't impressed by the pistol, but the shotgun's pretty rad. What's the shotgun's outfire? It doesn't have one. Okay, that's just what I was checking for. Keep shooting guys. Pull back behind cover. Reload. Oh my. Yeah, we can try out the SMG. Oh, the SMG has two different fire modes. It's got kind of like a slow mode, and it's got like a fast mode. Okay. Ow, dude. These grenades. There we go. We got him. We got him. We got him. We're okay. Bad things aren't happening. Everything is fine. Everything is working out. I like the bullet holes in the bulkhead over here and like the lockdown shutters. I didn't expect it to be tracking like my bullets that were flying around behind me. Yeah, just reload with whatever you have. So B is down there. And there's also a C gate. Oh, man. We're going to have issues. Okay. I don't think that I have a healing station this time around either. No, I do. It's over here. All right, there we go. There we go. Hit me with that heal juice. All right, so we got a shooter right there. I think the obvious thing to do here... How big is the effective area of this? Not super effective enough, actually. So that's a bounce pad. It pushes things back. I was expecting it to have a little bit more oomph to it, but I guess not. So do we only have the push pads and the landmines? Okay, well then let's landmine the hell out of everything. If they want to landmine it up, they can landmine it on out. I keep forgetting to use my grenades, too. Yeah, I'm going to throw a grenade over there. Ooh, grenade blast radius could use some work. Okay. That's not a super wild and crazy grenade. Just, I gotta reload. Oh, I like it. You see how when I pushed forward, he backed up for a second? Ooh, the enemy respects you in this game. They know you have a gun, and they know that they don't. Okay. Hey, you guys come step on some landmines, you little dorks. Yeah, get liquefied. That's what I'm talking. I would like to save that for, like, the bigger enemy units, but I'm going to keep this on the slow fire mode. I find this to be much more satisfying to, like, daka somebody with. when it's on slow fire mode. It also holds its accuracy a lot better, which I think is kind of the point. Pull them back to the turrets over here. There you go. Get him, little turret. Get him, little turret. All right. I think there might be a little too much screen shake when you're firing. Like, I know they're trying to make the recoil look better and more satisfying, but it might be a tiny bit too much on the SMG. I think some of these guys may have, like, a tiny bit too much HP to make the shooting feel satisfying, too. Oh, cool. I blew up a barrel and they died. But then again, in the final edition, there's probably going to be, like, gun upgrades and stuff like that that you get to that make it better. So, like, we haven't really taken into account other progressions and things that are going to be available in finalized versions, you know? Like, there's probably going to be, like, in-between the level type stuff that will make this simpler. I don't know exactly what I want to do here. What would be interesting is if I could rig up a landmine to blow the window when somebody steps on it, but I don't know if that's going to work like that. Where's my other turret? There we go. We're going to want like a second turret back here. And we're just kind of going to keep reinforcing this, I guess. Like, I'm not getting a whole lot of scrap to play around with. So, you know, I can't go too wild and crazy with the things that I have. For now, I suppose this will have to do. I was going to put down... Actually, yeah, can I put down the ammo station too? Let's do that. Alright, so now I've got a nice and easy ammo station I can draw on. Alright, we got dogs coming on in. Ooh, those shoot. Okay, I did. Oh, we got two of them with one shot right there. You love to see it. I don't know how wild and crazy they're going to try to go. Oh, I think they got to cool off once their barrels go red. I see what's up. Okay. Oh, no, dude. Okay, I'm going to fall back a little bit further. What else are we looking at? Are we okay right here? I like the muzzle flash. The muzzle flash feels good. It definitely kind of has that vibe of being like boarded in space. Like, it definitely has that feel to it where there are things on the ship and we do not want them to be on the ship. It's got kind of like that feeling from the opening of A New Hope where, you know, they're cutting through the doors and all the rebel soldiers are kind of like setting up to fight and to like throw down. Can I fix these? Is there like a repair mode that I can do? I want to fix things. Like, these turrets do not look great in my mind's eye. It doesn't look like there's an option to fix or repair any of this. Alright, we've got that reloaded. That's good to go. That door is locked and closed. What can I do with this door? Let's lock and close that door. Force them to go around the long way and go down the ramp over here. Yeah, make them do that. So we've got exploding barrels over here. I'm trying to, like, the game moves very quickly and they don't give you a lot of time to scout the level. And so, like, I'm trying to, like, visually identify things I can use to slow down the enemy and, like, really mess with them, but not there yet. I guess we'll take one of these, like, ooh, right here, maybe? Yeah, that'll work. Let's do that. Couple of landmines out over here. He done already hit the landmine. I don't see anything near the explosives. He just dinked me with a grenade right in the face, so that's not ideal. Just keep firing. Do they cut through this or anything? I don't think that they do. I should have set up right here after closing all those doors. I didn't see that loop around, so like on another playthrough, I would be more aware of what I can accomplish here in order to make this more effective. Wait, how did they get through? Oh no, they can cut open the doors! Okay, I learned a new thing. I think we fail right here. Yes, my health is low. That is very true. That is a very, very true thing, that my health is incredibly low. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I think they're through. So apparently they can cut open these doors. They can breach them, interestingly enough. And so I've just got to figure out exactly how the breaches work. Return to your pod, the mission has failed. Well, what's the point? Why don't I just go down shooting then? Go out like a man! Great mechanics on the shotgun. Feels fantastic. SMG feels good. Pistol felt terrible. AR feels okay. Enemies feel a little bit bullet spongy as of right now as an observation. It makes the guns feel a little bit less satisfying as just kind of like a rule. When enemies get spongy, guns feel worse. And so it's one of those things where normally I'd probably recommend just ramp up the amount of enemies and make them die a lot faster, so the player really gets that feeling of like a scythe through wheat as they're firing into enemy mobs, and like their little scrap particles are flying up into the air. Auto collection of all scrap at the end of missions would be a great idea, where it all travels down the same hallways that all the mobs are on. It goes ding, 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 and it like goes into the player like they hit a jackpot. Things like that are very important for the dopamine release of the simple collection of items. I think that like a little bit of knowing how to weaponize brain chemicals goes a long way with game design. But other than that, I'm interested. I want to play it more. I feel like I got outfoxed by the game today. I feel like I need to get good. I think I need to learn the level layouts and figure them out a little bit better, but I'm excited to do so. And it's rare that I feel excited about a tower defense game. Like, there's Tower, there's like Rogue Tower, and there's like this are like the games that I've gotten excited about with regards to, you know, tower defense games. And so I would love to see what the game's got to offer when it comes out. I mean, we didn't even get to play with the shotgun turret. We didn't get to play around with a lot of things here. And so hopefully you guys will check it out when it's on the Steam Next Fest. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day, so you don't have to. I'll be back tomorrow with something hot and fresh off the indie skillet, but up until then, I will catch you all later. Bye, folks.